Hey, welcome back to New England Fire Cooking. I'm Aaron Higgins, and today we have this awesome looking New York strip roast. I'm about to throw this right on the grill. Let's rewind a little bit and I'll show you how I got it seasoned. So what I'm gonna do with this roast is I'm going to take a little bit of melted butter and I'm gonna brush it right over the meat. And some people like to use olive oil. Some people, you could use duck fat, you could use bacon grease, you can use anything like that. In this particular case, I'm using melted butter. Don't forget to get your sides, or your ends, I should say. So because this roast is still cold, the butter will solidify when you put it on the meat. And that's not something that I really mind. To me, I look at it as somewhat beneficial. It's gonna cling right to the meat, and our seasoning is gonna stick right to this. And for seasoning, we're gonna use the Cattleman's Smokehouse Rub. Then when you have a good layer of rub on, the last thing I like to do, I do this on the top side, is I add some rosemary. A little herb flavor here. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this here meat hang out for about an hour. It was pretty cold when it came out of the fridge, and I definitely don't wanna throw this on the smoker ice cold. So we're gonna be cooking on the char griller smoking champ today. And I got this firebox loaded with some Kingsford charcoal briquettes, and I've got some pecan wood on top of this. I'm gonna give it our smoke flavor. We're gonna get this closed. We're gonna let the grill come up to temp. We're gonna be running right around 275 to 300 today. Okay, so we're starting to creep up on 300 here. And what I have right here is I have my ThermoWorks dot, and this is what I'm going to use to keep an eye on the internal temperatures of this roast right here. It's very important to keep your eye on internal temperatures. You really don't want to overcook something like this. I always go for rare to mid-rare. If you have people that want to have it cooked a little bit more, you can always throw it back on the grill. I had a lot of people recently that commented on the Beef Wellington post, said it was raw, this, that, whatever. I get it. You don't like your meat rare or mid-rare, you bloody peasants. But guess what? You could always cook it a little bit further on its own if you really, really want to murder it. So anyway, set at 122. You figure you're going to have at least 5 to 7 degrees carryover, and that'll be just perfect. So here we are. The ThermoWorks dot is singing away here. We're right at 123. This is looking absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait to get into this. We are going to pull this off. Oh, look at that crust right there. We're going to pull this off the grill, and we're going to get it rested, and then we are going to cut into this and indulge. Okay, you guys, here we are. New York strip roast on the grill. Real easy. New York strip roast. You can get it trimmed at your butcher shop. They can clean it right up for you. And then all I did was I just brushed it in some melted butter, and then I hit it with the Cattleman's Smokehouse Rub, topped it with a little bit of rosemary, and it went right on the char griller smoking champ offset smoker. We used some Kingsford charcoal with a little bit of pecan wood, and we pulled it off right when it temped at 122 in turn. You're gonna get a little carryover there, and that's fine. But now is the moment of truth, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this knife right through the very dead center of this. I want to see how we're doing here. Oh man, look at that. You don't get too much better, guys. You really don't get too much better than that. That is absolutely perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice this up into some steaks. That right there is what I am talking about, guys. Of course, I've got to try this. Going for this bad boy right here. Seems just as good as any. Let me get right into this. See what we get. See what this crust is like. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Got the char flavor, you get that smoke flavor from pecan wood. Rosemary. Gotta tell you, as a standalone rub, that Cattleman Smokehouse does a great job. This is great. This is absolutely amazing. Pretty simple recipe. Brush it with butter, season it, get it on the grill, pull it off at 122. That's all there is to it. At the end of the day, you don't get much better than this. I'm gonna go for this end right here. This end's cooked a little bit more well. I wanna see how this comes out. Again, on point, totally on point. All of it just really comes together. You get really nice savory notes, and the beef just shines right through, guys. This is an incredible way to cook your Easter dinner. I'm telling you, you guys that have been going through Lent, that have actually been sticking to it and not eating meat, this will change your life. Listen, guys, if you like what you see here, if you like what we're doing on this channel, give us a subscribe. Check us out on Instagram, check us out on Facebook. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll see you next time.